All righty. George Hammerbacher back in the booth. What we have coming up here is what they call a hot seat match. For those of you uninitiated to this, double elimination events, you have to lose twice to be eliminated. The winner of this match in the men's B singles is guaranteed a trip to the finals in second place. The loser of this is going to be guaranteed third place and will have to win one more match to get back to the finals in order to possibly avenge this defeat. But the loser of this is guaranteed third money, and the winner is guaranteed second. This is a race to 5 where at the 2015 BCAPL Leagues, Wisconsin State Championships, featuring Mr. Jim Froelich and Mr. Bob Faestel. But we saw Bob play yesterday here and win. Both these gentlemen are undefeated to this point in this event. And he says it hadn't been easy, and now we're going to see some more not easy. Race to 5. This is alternate break format. The 8 ball on the break does not win. The 8 ball gets respotted, or the balls are re-racked and the play starts again. When the first shot coming in, if no balls are made on the break, the incoming player has his or her choice, and we have a lot of ladies here today playing in the ladies divisions of choosing combinations based on mixed groups, highs and lows. But that's only on the first shot coming in off of the break shot. A safety legal shot is that the cue ball hits the correct object ball for the group selected, and there's contact with a cushion by a ball or a pocket by a ball or the cue ball. Ball in hand anywhere if there's a scratch on the break. And here we go. Froelich at the table. These balls, the one ball is tied up on the side cushion with the 12. The 3 ball is kind of in the soup between 3 stripe balls. One of the dangers is if you make too many of your balls and don't win, he might have to play the 3 on the side. He's going to give the 8 a good charge, but since the 2 ball's covering the side pocket, chances are he won't. If the 8 ball gets knocked in early or out of turn, the player that did it loses the game. Say if Froelich shoots the 3 and the 8 goes in, he would lose the game automatically. He missed it wide. And now Bob Faestel has his incoming shot and really only has one very, very skinny cut on the 15 ball. I think he's on a short list of chances here. Froelich got a fortunate roll, as we say. I like him almost playing it safe, coming off the front of that 9 ball and just parking the cue ball on the bottom rail here. Shooting this ball isn't going to avail him that much. I don't think he was just firing at it. He might be just looking to free the 12 because he has no run out, but then on the other hand, he doesn't want to free the 1 ball as well and leave opportunities for his opponent. So, a tough shot, reaching over balls to shoot this 11. Very tough shot. There he hit the 1 ball with his cue, and Froelich has his option as to whether to replace it. Fouls are on the cue ball only. That's about the 12 wouldn't play. But here we also play cue ball fouls only. If the cue ball gets disturbed by a player's, a cue ball gets disturbed by a player while they're addressing the ball, or an article of clothing hits it or a piece of their body, for some of us that got the big Labanzas, we got to watch ourselves that we don't run into the cue ball. But object balls can be replaced or they can be left at the discretion of the opponent. I like him pocketing this ball coming off high, 1 rail, and hitting the 11 ball and freeing his 1. Hitting the 12 ball, actually. Very good shot. Here he has a bona fide opportunity is in the books here. Five, 1, 2, 8 looks pretty reasonable to me. That was a whole lot less than desirable there, I'm afraid. He's up against it. No. Looks like he's just gonna overcut it. Yeah. I've been an instructor for over 40 years, and I'm a charter member of the Billiard Congress of America Certified Instructors. I'm an advanced level instructor with now it's called the Professional Billiard Instructor Association, which is still an arm of the Billiard Congress of America, and these are the Billiard Congress of America pool leagues sponsoring this great Wisconsin State Championships. We're playing at the beautiful Potawatomi Casino and Hotel in Milwaukee. It seems like Las Vegas in here. The rooms are so nice. State of the art, too, I might add. Here, Bob Faestel has a little bit of a mystery on his 10 ball. No, I don't like this shot too much. I like him playing this shot first down to his 14 ball. He can sell out too easily doing this. Like this, he could sell out. Selling out in the vernacular means that you give your opponent a shot to win the game. And Froelich has an unexpected opportunity. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't hit the 2 ball with this 1, otherwise he sends it into the 10 and effectively ends his turn at the table. He's got to hit this ball in real thinly with lots of left-hand English, I would think, and try to come back between the 9-13. Lots of high left-hand ball Dr. Snap would prescribe here. That's ideal right between the 9-13. But the 8 ball doesn't go in that pocket there, covered by that ball. Problematical whether it passes it may not pass the 9. I don't think it does. It's real close. These are tight pockets here too. I think that 9 ball has too much pain on it for Mr. Froelich, but let's see if I'm wrong. Too much pain on it. They gotta stop. They shouldn't paint those balls that hard. Here, I flat out like Faestel to just roll into the 10 and play safe and lock his man behind the 11 or behind the 13. Just shoot and just touch the 10. Don't even look at over there, Bob. You got nothing over there. The 10, hitting the 10 wins the game. It breaks it off the rail for you, and that's the only shot you got that makes any sense to this observer. But these are grade B players, which means that they may not be they might be able to shoot them pretty good, but they may not play as well as they shoot. And that's no knock on them. These are all guys that didn't spend 50 years in a pool room, like the voice you're hearing. That was much too hard. He could just touched it, and not even allowed him to. He's going to bank the 8 to the top corner. That's what he's looking at. He should never even be shooting this ball. He should have been kicking at this 8 ball. And when Bob Faestel looks at this in a couple weeks, he'll be out on YouTube this tournament. I'm sure he'll more than agree with my assessment of it when he's looking at it in his living room or his office or wherever. So it's a good looking bank. It's almost a direct bank. Like I said, split the wickets with it. Jim Froelich takes a 1-0 lead. That's a safety that Bob Faestel didn't take, and that's the difference between these guys and maybe your open or masters level players. Oh, Reedy. Oh, Reedy, sweetie. It's a project well to my liking. Why, yes. My man from Yucatan, Mr. Ozzie Reynolds, and Steven are just working their fingers to the bone in this joint. Me, all I'm doing is talking. Maybe I ought to get my vocal cords removed and tuned up or something. But Froelich has a 1-0 lead, and he should have never been swinging at that bank on the 8. That's neither here or there now. That's all pocket billiards history at this point in time. Winner of this match is guaranteed a trip to the finals and to win the winner's side, and the loser gets to play a finals on the loser's side to go for second again and possibly win it. Froelich broke dry, and Faestel is up with his opportunity to make a little noise. Solid balls look a little bit more presentable. They're all in the clear. The 7-ball is probably his toughest shot. But I like him playing the 5 to get started in his top left-hand corner pocket. The solids are, to me, extremely more attractive. But it's his shot, it isn't mine, so let's see what he does. Well, the 12-ball on the side looks simple enough. He's surveying whether the 14-ball will pass the 5 or if he's got to draw it back a little bit and play for the other corner away from the 5. Ball on the rail is also attractive. This is all well and good, but the 10-ball is the puzzle for this one, for Mr. Faestel. Killing your soldiers without winning the war. That's what I was taught about 8-ball a long time ago. Here he stands to run into them off the 9, but it would be very problematic as to what kind of shot he would get next. I'd like him to split the 8 and the 7 and split them up that way. The angle looks pretty, like it lays pretty good. He might have to use a little high left ball. High left ball, not right. He got lucky. But he's still going to have to sing for his supper from here. It's a hot seat match here. The winner of this is guaranteed at least second money, and the loser is guaranteed at least third money. I'm not 100%. Is this a true double elimination format? The tournament director, Mr. Ozzie Reynolds, says yes. So, in other words, the loser of this match, if they win their next one, have to beat their man twice in the finals in order to take down the title. We play, it always varies from place to place, what tour you're on, as to what the rules are. Always know the rules before you start. That way you never have a misunderstanding. Tough shot here. Oh, he sent that one into the sewer as well. Okay, we got Froelich at the table with I'd say a representative scoring chance here. 5 looks about froze to that cushion. He might pinch it with a little high left or just outside the ball. The 2 ball, I don't know if he wanted to play for the 2 ball yet. Solid shot. In all probability, this little tap in the side is probably a surefire best bet. He's no reason to reach over that ball to shoot the 3. You might as well just shoot that one in now. This 4 ball is tough. Jim is kind of a short fella who reaching for this ball. I sort of like him playing the 3 and going into the 8 ball. Play a little high right ball and play the 3 and come in and hit the 8. The 4 ball is going to be he's going to have to reach for it, I think, and he may be putting on a cue extender. I can't see. He's got his back to me. No. This one I don't understand. This isn't the correct shot in my book. I like the 3 because as he's picking off his ducks, he doesn't have a wide open layout here. This 3 ball can get some things cleared up. Let's see what happens. He's going to struggle to reach for this ball anyway. I like his 3 ball. The 1 is okay, but there's no real reward. I'm getting flat on this 3. He might be playing for the 6 in the side pocket. But he still has to do something with the 8. He needs some real pinpoint position. And when you got a pocket hanger, you can play more aggressively hitting and breakouts because you have a reward. No, I don't know. He could wow me with position on the 6, but he still has lots of pull to play. That's good, but it's still I'm not sure whether the 8 passes the 13 in the side pocket. That it's tight. didn't. Big point in this match. Bob Faestel needs to take care of business. He had opportunity in the first game and blew to safety. No, he didn't blow it. He just maybe just didn't recognize it. He's got to watch himself. This cue ball could scratch. That's an overcut, it looks like, because he's hitting left to center on his cue ball. Oh, he got it. I like him to play high left ball and come 1, 2, 3 cushions to the 13. I don't like this shot. He plays the 13 because he can lose his cue ball, snatch it into the corner pocket, cross table. I think the 10 ball is what he's supposed to shoot with a lot of high left and come. I don't know if he might not be able to get short enough on that side rail to play that shot, so I more than understand if he does this. This is a good shot too because you can play position back and leave a tough shot on the 8 if you miss. Big shot. Nah, he hit it poorly. Left straight in on the 8. He never really drew his ball. Left Jim a completely routine shot with no chance to leave a shot if he even happens to miss his ball. That one bounced off the edge, but it went down. 2-0, Jim Froelich. He's very happy in both games. You're on video, and I'm doing commentary on this as well. Okay, here we go. We're back at popular prices. It's a 2-0 in favor of Mr. Jim Froelich, a veteran league player who We all tend to get hard on ourselves. He's sort of looking at this combination. He's going to, wants to play the 14. He's going to play the 2-14 and have it kiss the rail right where he's rolling, and he's going to try to play it in off the inside of that 3 ball. This will be a pretty shot if it goes. It's a fun shot to watch if he decides to shoot it. And he's allowed to on the first shot only, following the break when it's called an open table, or when it's called an open table. And this is BCAPL League rules, and this is being conducted by the BCAPL Leagues here at the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beautiful venue. Spectacular, special event room that we're in on the 3rd floor. Having fun, very comfortable, well lit. Very pretty shot to watch. So, Jim played his 14 ball in. I like him playing lots of high right ball, pinching the rail and coming 3 cushions out. You don't want to reach over that ball. 9 ball is going to be a pretty good shot for him. He might be able to play the kiss in the side off the 1. Good shot. Okay. That might have been a little bit past his mark. I still like him shooting a 14. I don't think he could get in trouble. He's killing his soldiers, so he better get out. Up, up, up. He's a little straight. He might have to go 2 rails here. I like him to play this ball to the 9 in the side, carom off the 1 in the side pocket. Just drift this ball in as best he can. Oh, that was splendidly struck. Play the 9 in the side off the 1 is and he buys almost a perfect straight-in shot on the 8. If the 9 goes down in the side, that's where he pointed. He's going to be playing it off the 1, hitting at medium speed, maybe a little follow. He didn't follow his ball. He might be hooked behind the 6. It's probably okay. Beautiful run out from Jim Froelich. He takes a 3-0 lead over Bob Faestel in this hot seat match. This is the finals of the winner's side. Loser of this guaranteed 3rd, winner 2nd. And they had a lot of players here this weekend, over 500 players all told. We had have some real nice events. The singles are starting to wind down now here on Friday. These Warriors started battle on Wednesday. Wednesday evening they started, and the hostilities, the festivities, and are still in deep progress. And these are 2 out of the last 3 standing in the B division. Whoever has won the semifinal match on the loser's side is waiting to see who loses here, and then they'll hook up for a match. The winner of this has to lose twice in the finals and has so much the best of it. But then they'll have to sit for a while and wait for the outcomes. Well, in it goes, and this is a real interesting wreck. Saw some spectacular runouts yesterday by some higher grade players, but those were 50 to 100 to 1 shots to run out. Those were like hitting a straight inside flush, double gutter or something. He has a nice shot on the 10, and he actually can come across, Jim Froelich can come across and clip these balls. Well, he clipped the 14 out. He wanted to hit the 13. That's his last ball that's in jail. But he has difficult position because his cue ball is floating to his right, and Bob Faestel has 4 solid balls in that vicinity. He had no choice but to cinch it in. He actually has he has a straighter type shot, but I don't see much reward coming from this unless he sees something I don't. It was trying to fire at it. It might go down in the side the hard way. Okay, Faestel gets his chance, and he's straight in on this 2 ball. Got a real nice break. He's going to walk over and look at it. He's a fairly deliberate player. We played on our TV screens yesterday. I like him to play the 2 or the 1. 2 is a better shot, I feel. He's excellent on the 6, the 1, even the 3 ball. I don't know about this one. That was Suspect at best. This was kind of a blown position. Now he's going to have to bank this ball probably. Another bad safety, really. He had no. Hadn't played too well in this match. I know he can play better. As we saw him yesterday, he was fairly solid. He watches scratching the side off the inside of the 14 ball or 15 ball. Oh, look at this. He got him kissed on top of the 8, frozen, and nothing but a long, jacked up combination on the 4-6 is what Bob Faestel is facing here. Only balls he could hit. And he almost has to sell out. I'm not sure whether or not the 15 passes the 5. That's what he's going to look at up there. Because he's not a high percentage to make his combination. He's only 5 to 10 to 1. If he's listening to it on the screen, he might say that I was being a little confident about his ability on that at 5 and 10 to 1. From this distance, jacked up, it's a very demanding shot. Well, he did well enough with that. He's got Froelich jacked up on top of the 6 ball. I kind of like Froelich. He might play off the, I don't know. I like to play the other ball more. The 13. This is a tough shot here. They got the air. The air just went into high gear. That was not his best effort. He didn't stroke that too well. Watch the 8. I think he can spin the 7 in with lots of right hand ball, and he won't sell that if he misses. That's ideal. 3 ball is looking very, very presentable, and that he can fade over to his side rail. He's going to have to watch the side pocket over there. That's going to be his. He should come well in front of the side pocket now that I look at it straight up in if he makes it, he'd go between the middle diamond. That last turn, I don't know if he got there. He might have to sweep this rail first. I don't know if he got there. That's real, real tight. In fact, but he has no business trying to shoot the combination. He might be, because the 13 doesn't pass the 8. He did have to rail first the ball. This is a shot that's time to play show and tell. This is a high right flat cue hit with a lot of high right inside English to get the cue ball to twist and go to the first diamond on the short rail. No, not jacked up. This is not being cued correctly, in my opinion. What he did was he kind of dragged it. He got there, but didn't care for his technique that much. But he got the job done. Bob Faestel gets on board and now trails 3 games to 1 in this set to 5. A very, very tough out. But well played nonetheless. What a blast I'm having here. This is just great time. The weather might be in the teens outside, but it's a nice sunny 72 degrees in this event center. And Faestel has to put a good break shot down now and reassert himself. That was a good break shot. I won't deny that. Five ball found its way into the darkness, but Bob has his choice now as to highs or lows. Look him over. I don't know what. what you're thinking. They're all very presentable, whatever he selected. Oh, that doesn't count because it wasn't called. And now Froelich still has his choice. It's what we call an open table. He may be relegated to the stripes in self-defense unless he can see the two ball. Oh yeah, he can see the two clearly. Oh, that's not his best. He's on the rail and he's kind of straight in on the one. That's not exactly ideal for him. Just getting a little bit wrong on that last ball. He's out of line. And this is where cue ball control, speed control on these 7-foot tables more comes to the fore. Four ball side pocket. And lots and lots and lots of left-hand English. That looks about ideal. I don't know whether the 3 passes of 14 or 15 cleanly, it must. He played shape to it. He pours it in. That ball was churning and fighting its way in. He hit that ball real good, folks. Jim Froelich takes a 4-1 lead over Bob Faestel in this hot seat match. We're here at the beautiful Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're official hosting sponsor of the 2015 Wisconsin State Championships conducted by the BCAPL leagues. Hey, you league operators, tavern owners, pool rooms, any place that has leagues or thinking about starting a league, get hooked up with the BCA. Get your players sanctioned. They're all eligible to go out to the big tournament in the desert. 10 days, 6,000-7,000 people, players descend on the desert for a spectacle of pocket billiards, playing for nice money. Go on out and have a ball. Okay, 4-1 and. Jim Froelich is just one game away from being in the finals. Something got squeezed in. The 11 ball went down. So Jim has his choice, highs or lows, and he has a pretty direct-looking shot at the 7 ball in the side pocket, it seems. Well, he's moving around doing it. I don't ever like that. I've been instructing for a long time, and that's sometimes you guess right and sometimes you don't. He might be out because his cue ball's going naturally right into the middle of the table with a real good line. A little funny on this 4-ball. Yeah, his hands went up. Got to get the rake, for goodness sake. You're not built for this shot there. You're about 5'4" if we give you Elton John shoes. And, yeah, well, what can we say? Get the rake, for goodness sake. He might have one of those cue extenders. I know they're a nice little tool. But I don't know if he could even reach it with a cue extender. Without the cue extender and the rake. He's putting together a whole menagerie of stuff here. Oh yeah, the old moose head there, it looks like. I carry one in my case too. Here he's gonna try to maybe bump the one, but when he hits the one, he might send it into the side rail and lock it up. Gotta cut it good though, Jim. Well, that's pretty sporty, actually. His 2-ball might be. He might be looking at the 3-ball anyway. 3-ball's a natural shot. He's going to have some giddy up on his nugget here, though, because that's looks like about a half-ball angle, and he's going to have to spin it across the face of this ball and draw it in order to get this ball to take without going underneath the 13. I don't know how good his stroke is, but we'll find out right now. Oh, they hit that tough shot up. I was watching some of the Master and A players, and these are guys that play more on the 9-ball tours, where these fellas are probably more 8-ball league players. Not to say that they're not capable, but that was a shot that required some athleticism. He may not have a look at this 9. It's tight. No, you can't see the 9, so the 13 ball. This is a do or die shot, I believe. No, still can't. He can't see the angle, folks. This angle's got him crossed up. No. Looks like a standing room only crowd is assembling here. Just a couple more tickets to go and you might have a sellout. I sort of like him. Yeah, I like him there. But his cue ball, his angle is going a little up table. He's straight in again. He's going to have to draw his ball all the way back. Might have to get the rake one more time, Jim. You're not built for that shot, kiddo. Not built for it. Yeah, you're not built for that shot. This lady's got the rake candy. 8 ball looks like it's pretty close to froze. So he can sweep this with high left ball, catch rail ball together, and hopefully not get the scratch down here at the bottom corner pocket. No, well, Bob Faestel giving a stay of execution there. I'd like him to play safe, kicking and hitting the 9. I don't even like him shooting from here. He has no out. He has no reason to be shooting this ball. None. He should be either playing a combination. This is just, I don't see any percentage in this. And he sold it out, and he's going to do the handshake because he's beat. It's unfortunate. Kind of beat himself. But he's had a hell of a tournament, that's for sure. 5-1, Jim Froelich triumphs over Bob Faestel in the hot seat match in the men's B single. Froelich goes on to the finals, and he's going to be playing either Faestel or another player who has to beat Froelich twice in order to win the title. So